In life, there are only two people that are coming to save you. Hello? Welcome back to my 90 days of lessons from me, for me, to you. And today's lesson is that in life, there are only two people that are coming to save you. Realistically, one is a person and the other is an entity, God. But we'll put the God conversation at the end of this video um, and talk about you, honestly. And this video is going to go specifically to the men because I do feel like this topic is a bit different for women. Not to be sexist, I'm not sexist. Let's just be a little bit honest here. You know, the decisions you make in your life as a man is way more imperative than it is for women at some points in your life because no woman wants a broke man. Let's be honest here. A rich man will take up a broke woman. Let's just be honest. I'm not being sexist. We're just going off of history. Um, so yeah, this one's for the men. Guys, the decisions that you make throughout your life determine how you live your life. Like, let's just be honest here. It determines the kind of life that you're going to live. Um, and I want to tell you this is something that I've been grappling with for a while, but no, I've known this for like a long time. Um, I was fortunate enough, I had my mother and my father in my life, and they taught me these lessons, especially my father. And I have older brothers, so I have a good example of what you need to do, and I have a pretty bad example of what you need to do. So I've seen both aspects. But getting into more detail, as a man, dude, you shouldn't put off the harder things right now to have fun. It's okay to do it every now and again, but if that's like your every single day, you're just like, oh, I don't want to do it right now. I'll do it later. I don't want to do it right now. I'll do it later. Dude, I'm a victim of it. Like, or I'm not a victim, but I'm a procrastinator. I'm a person who does that. I still occasionally do that a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. But like I would put off things that were so easy and so small, and then wait until the last minute, and then I get there, I do it. I'm like, wow, that was easy. Like I could have done that I did in like 5 minutes. I'm like, wow, that would have been so much stress off my shoulders because in my head I'm like stressing about it. I'm like, damn, like I gotta get this done. I gotta get this done. I got this done. I really wish I'd gotten it done earlier. And I always say the best time to do something is now. But if there's a deadline for something, bro, the best time to do it is as soon as you get it. As soon as you get it. And that does, it does do now. But as soon as you get something on your plate where you're just like, dude, I could just get this off, just do it right then and there. If you got the laundry on the bed, which laundry is on my bed right now, just get it done right then and there. These habits and things, they help to build um the small things that you do every single day helps to build who you are as a person. And what do I mean by that? Say, for example, you're applying a job or you're doing something for school or things of that nature. Or maybe you have the choice to do your schoolwork or go to a party. You know? Um, let's go with that example. Dude, if you've been partying every single day for the past month or just every single weekend for the past month and you got a big exam coming up and you're just like, damn, this is the party of all parties, man. I gotta go. I gotta go. No, you don't. No, you don't. You already wasted your other weekends partying. You didn't study. You didn't crack open a book. You didn't do anything. So you don't deserve to go to that party because you're going to go to that party that weekend. You're going to show up to class on Monday. And then what's going to happen? You're going to fail. You're going to fail. And then, applying this to a job, same thing. You got this crazy party coming up, But, on Sunday, you got to go work on Monday. You're going to be on Sunday, you're going to be up until 3 a.m. drinking. You're going to wake up on Monday. You got to be at work by 8 a.m. Dude, you're not waking up. You're not waking up. And then, you might not have the coolest boss. He may be like, oh, you one time, and you came in here drunk, you're fired. You're fired. You're fired. Like, you know? So it's those things where I'm just like, the choices that you make in life really do set up your future. You can look at your friends maybe in the 40s, their 50s, their 60s, they're driving these nice cars, these Porsches, maybe some Lamborghinis, maybe some Corvettes, and you're looking at yourself like, damn, what did they do differently that I didn't? The one guy who maybe stayed in a little bit longer than you did, who only went out to party maybe once a week, or no, once a week, once a month, and while you're out there every single weekend. And that's not to say some people can't facilitate that life, but imagine if that time you took partying, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have fun. Have your fun. But imagine that time that you're out there partying, dude. You could have put that towards something else that could make your life even better, you know? But yeah, they're in their 40s, 50s, and they're living this good life, they're going on trips, they're taking their family out here, they have this beautiful wife, all these things, and you're just like, damn, what did they do that I didn't do differently? Dude, they set themselves up for a better life. The things that you do when you're younger, in your earlier years, really set you up for a better life when you're older. And wealth, dude, wealth for me, like the math of wealth is time and hard work equals wealth. If you're like trying to always look for the easy way out or the easy way out of things, like that's not gonna work for you. It's not gonna get you anywhere. If something is easy or too good to be true, it oftentimes is. There's always that one guy out there who got lucky, but not to say that you may not be that guy, but always live life like you aren't that guy. Live life like you aren't the guy who's gonna get lucky. So yeah, the things that you do when you're younger really help to set yourself up for a better future. And to get into the thing with the other person that's coming to save you, in your life, the only person going to save you is you. But in the afterlife, the only person saving you is God. Try to cultivate a good relationship with God. Try to get right with God. Speak to him every day. Pray to him every day. Try to live a godly life. I'm no saint by any means. I'm really trying to make my life better. I'm really trying to improve the things that I want to get rid of in my life. We all sin. We're not devoid of sin. So never be ashamed of the fact, because God knows that we sin. Just always go to him, talk to him, pray with him. Take every single thing, every single problem that you have, and go to him with it, because you may feel like it's a burden to other people. You maybe feel like it's a burden to yourself, but the one person it won't be a burden to is God. And that's something I myself have been practicing, and I've been trying to really keep in my mind, like every single day, if I have a problem, or if I feel stressed, or if I feel, really bad, just go and have a conversation with God. It makes your life so much better. It'll make your life so much easier. And, it goes a long way. It really goes a long way for yourself. But yeah, that's pretty much today's video. That, the only person coming to save you is you and God. Those are the only people coming to save you. Nobody else is coming to save you. And like I said before, for women it's a little bit different, because women can get with rich men, and they oftentimes do, and they can live the good life, but there is also something that comes with that. I'm gonna touch on this for you women. Never let a man's money abuse you. Never let a man's money abuse you. What do I mean by that? Yeah, he has all this money, he does all these things for you, but if he's not a good man to you, why would you stay? Try your best, especially nowadays with the society that we live in. Like, women have so many opportunities. I am not blind to the fact there's still so many things that do put down and oppress women. So many men that do that. And it's still crazy to me that's still going on. But, our society, I feel like all the problems that society has had in the past are still here. They're just more pushed into your face. They're just more in your face than they were before. But yeah, as a woman, bro, it's really important that you try to have something going on for yourself. So that if you do end up with a man that you thought was good, and then he turned out to be maybe be financially abusive, mentally abusive, physically abusive, God forbid, you can just leave. If you have kids with him, you can leave with your kids. You can try to get the best lawyers you can. I'm not saying you need to be like a multimillionaire. If you can be, do it. But, just try to do that. Be wary of the men that you get with women. But yeah, that's today's video. I love you. If nobody else said they love you, I love you. God loves you. Love yourself before anybody else. And yeah, take care of yourself. And I will see you guys tomorrow.